the chocolates.
What the frick is that?
We got the chocolates.
Don't they do dad jokes?
We got the chocolates.
Wait, there's a podcast?
Yes.
Really?
Scouts, welcome back to the We Got the Chocolates podcast. I'm Lee.
I'm Skin.
And I'm Cody.
And that is Jana over there.
Hello.
Jana, you're playing an integral role tonight, actually. There's a big responsibility for you coming
So
up.
I've heard. Yep.
Which you've been very excited about, to do with relationships with significant others at this table. So
Not between us.
No, not between us, no. Mick is away, as you might have noticed. He's in Bali, which Cody is frothing.
Sent me some lovely photos today.
You said it looked like a prison.
Honestly.
Those photos did look dreadful. They're not the photos I've seen of Bali everywhere else.
No, 3 steps further, he's in a fucking bear trap.
I don't think that Mika should be in charge of tourism for Bali.
It's like, here's a big pile of dirt.
Yeah. Why is there electrical wires on the ground?
But Dave the Brit that knows jack shit, he's over there. He's editing. Charlie, who fact checks any ridiculous claims we make, is here as well. You probably arrived by accident, but definitely stay for a laugh. Story from the weekend from me. I was coaching a wicketkeeper in cricket yesterday, and it was at Holland Park, so just a lovely little community club where he's played cricket for his whole life. And we finished the session, hour-long session, and I was early actually. Okay, arrived
You
early.
were not.
Oh, well, on time.
So like 10 minutes late.
Yeah, I arrived at 3 to 10 and it started at 10. So it was perfect.
Okay. That's good.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, after the session, a guy came up to me and was like, he said something, but I didn't really hear what he said. I don't know if you've ever been in that situation where you sort of try to guess and like fill in a
You
conversation.
didn't just ask him to repeat
No.
it. Okay, that's fine.
It's not really my style.
You hate awkward conversations.
I prefer to just like make it up.
Okay.
So he said something.
It's a
unsure.
choice.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah, like because he was at Holland Park, I just assumed he was asking a question about the kid I was coaching. And so I've given him like a 5-minute rundown on how the kid's session went. It's like, yeah, he caught really well. It's an awesome little keeper. We did this drill and this was really cool. How did you guys go? Like, how was your? Because he had his the twin daughters there that were doing like the girls program, and yeah, he sort of said, we had a great time. Like the girls have just taken up cricket. This is our first time at Holland Park at this junior club, and so then I was sort of starting to think like, I don't think he really was asking about that keeper then, and I was like, oh, okay, awesome, man, that's great to see them getting into it. Anyway, I'm Lee. Very nice to meet you. And he was like, yeah, I'm Curtis. I watch your show all the time.
Oh,
No.
So he's asking about the show.
He was asking about We Got the Chocolates.
you are some
And I
sort of
gave him a big sermon about this 15-year-old kid that keeps at Holland Park when he doesn't even like cricket.
That's so bad.
So, I think the lesson is maybe ask the clarifying question.
Or listen just a bit better.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know how sometimes in your life you'll just randomly get a flashback of something embarrassing that's happened? I think that'll be one of them.
That's definitely one.
I just got one of them listening to that story, which still terrifies me from my childhood. So that was nice.
Please share.
I was down at touch footy and some bloke like waved. I thought he was waving at me, but turned out he was waving at a guy behind me.
that
And
hurts.
I didn't realise until after I'd had like a 5-minute conversation with him thinking, I don't really know you that well.
That's because you don't.
I was trying to work out why would he have started a conversation with me? Where do I know this guy from? Never click. And then I'm walking away and he just walks up to the bloke behind me.
That's so fucking weird because you don't want to talk to anybody, mate.
I think but that was when I was very young. I think now I don't want to ever talk to anyone because
fair.
of that.
Because you're scared.
Yeah.
That might be it.
That's
That might be the whole
turning
thing.
And that would be the same for me, thanks to Curtis. But big shout out to Curtis and thanks very much
Thanks
for
for
listening to We Got the
listening,
Chocolates.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it. Let's
Sorry
get,
about Lee.
He's just quit cricket to him. Poor guy. He was so bored of my
Oh, you're talking
conversation.
about you.
I should.
You should, actually.
Let's get on to joke of the week. We've had another one sent in on the chalk line. Skin selected this actually.
I'm excited.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, right.
Excellent. Well, let us be the judge of that. Let us be the judge of whether you like it. Makes sense. Here we go.
Hey guys, I got a good one for you. Why can sea lions only swim in salt water? It's because pepper water makes them sneeze. All right, cheers. Take it easy.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm so close to quitting.
That's really good.
Does that not catch you off guard?
Definitely caught me off guard.
Well, I guess what you think about it.
Because I was thinking.
No, we got the joke, mate. No. Oh, mate, explain it well. Chris.
Skid, you got a written one?
Yeah, I do also have a written one. Comes in from Lucas. If you didn't like that one, I'm nervous about this now, but that's all right. Where does a poor Italian live? In the spaghetto.
That is absolutely silly to say.
That's one of my least favorite ones. I'm so sorry. Thank you for sharing the joke, but that's not great. It's not great.
Actually, yeah, the Italian Elvis impersonator used to sing that song. In the spaghetto.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a true story. Anyway,
I'll stop selecting.
Joke of the week. Joke of the week brought to you by our friends at Better Beer. Thank you very much for that. And sorry about skin selections.
You're right.
Your turn to go, Mitch.
Skin just loves that beer.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I spilled my beer everywhere and went full panic stations and tried
Trying to cover it up.
to clean it up.
There was actually a guy in here waving at him, but he was actually waving at Cody.
He's maybe that sign.
Yeah. No apologies. Genghis, I feel like you've said a bunch of times recently, like encouraging people to leave a rating and a review for us, saying.
I think I say it every week.
Yeah, pretty much every week.
Yeah.
You say sort of.
I've heard it once or twice.
Words to the effect of if you leave us a good rating, we'll be sure to read it out on an episode at some stage. And in devastating news for everyone that sort of listened to you, we got an audio review on the Choc line today, which I just think trumps all the written ones, to be honest. So it comes from Reese, and just for a little bit of pre-context, he's the bloke that pulled us up on not calling Dave the Brit, who knows jack shit, by his full name.
Okay.
Real stickler.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Play it.
Please.
Boys, I'm back. It's Dave the Fuck-Alls, mate. I just wanted to say that your performance over the last couple of months has been outstanding. Now, I know you guys hand out friend of the show cards. I can't hand out friend of the people cards, but if I did, you would all get one. Your commitment to the Dave the Brit shit, I'm all over it and I'm all about it, and it's been absolutely outstanding. All right, I know, look, whether you're going to put a compliment in the podcast, neither here nor there. I know I'm sending this to you on a Monday morning, and when you record, and the likelihood of you guys being able to pivot and do something like that is fucking just absolutely unlikely. This might get in there in 4 to 6 business years. Just wanted to give you as a shout out and say you're doing a fucking bang up job. See you next time.
I like him.
Yep. So that's
Yeah.
That was nice.
That is good.
And I really wanted to get it in this week because that was this morning. He said it this
Oh.
morning.
Nice. So you actually did pivot.
We did pivot.
Holy
yeah.
dooly.
I found
It
that
is
this afternoon.
possible.
Yeah. I was so excited. I was like,
That's
I can
amazing.
still do this.
Well done.
I mean, it took
well
me 4
done.
hours, but I mean,
Well done.
Reese has he actually applied for a friend of the show card?
No, he hasn't. I can't find an application for him, but he keeps
Does
contributing.
he have
so
to
he's-
apply, or can we
slide
just
in the
make
back door,
a?
sort of like I did.
No, well, we can definitely send him a pog this
Yeah,
week.
for sure.
We got the chocolates pog for our podcast. So Reese, we'll get your address off you. 4 to 6 business years, that'll all right.
Read fast.
Yeah, we'll be in touch. But in our written reviews, a few trends have sort of been emerging that have confused me. Firstly, Lethal, you pointed out people leave us really nice reviews with low ratings.
Yes.
Which I don't understand. So
I think it's because Goaty always says 5-star. They're like the naughty kid in the class with Goaty as the teacher.
Okay,
And whatever he says to do, I'll not do.
right,
Oh, give us
okay,
1 star.
got it.
Now all the good kids are going to give us 1 star. That's why teaching's so hard. I mean,
2.5
hats off to
stars.
all those
2.5
teachers.
stars, guys, everyone.
It's so weird reading. Like, always here for a laugh. Love the banter, cricket chat, and joke of the day. Great stuff. 2 stars. Thanks, mate.
That's a fail. That's like below average.
Imagine if you were like a hotel chain or an Airbnb.
You would not believe the
Like a
comfiest bed, unbelievable minibar, 1.5 stars.
Great service. Concierge was phenomenal. 1 star.
Would recommend staying here and 0.5 star.
Yeah.
What?
No, that's where Nickers is staying.
So there was that, and then there's also people that leave like low star ratings and say that they'll change them to 5 stars when we complete some sort of challenge.
Yeah, right.
So we have to give a shout out to
Oh, like when
Woody,
you got your
Woody
Johnson
and Heidi.
pierced.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So someone fixed that up for us. So apparently if we give a shout out to Woody and Heidi, we'll get a 5-star one. And Goaty, you've got to name a test 11 of like pun names.
Oh, is that my challenge?
Yeah,
And then a 5 star.
if you could prep that for us.
He's not going to do that right now, is he?
No, probably not right now.
Well, you
Oh,
sound keen.
he seems
I
confident
did the
about
rugby
it.
league 13 while I was sitting in my kid's sand pits. I mean, anything is possible.
That's true.
Off you go then.
I'm busy.
He needs to be in the sandpit.
Yeah, that's my thinking space.
It's his place to think. Okay.
allowed in there.
I am going to get us on to nicknames for mates. Now, we asked you to share the best nicknames for your mates. We've done a few of these segments, and every time we put them up on social media, they're just more and more keep coming in. So let's roll a few of these out. Now, again, important to clarify, we didn't invent nicknames or the concept of going through them on a podcast. However, these are the ones that I saw for the first time this week, and they gave me a huge laugh, so hopefully they do for you as well. However, I actually wanted to start with a few from our own life, these were the ones that I don't know if I've invented them, but definitely the ones I was proudest of in my life.
I'm nervous.
So I worked with a girl named Terry. Obviously, her nickname was Dactyl.
Oh, I thought she had to go wrist.
Oh my days! No. All of mine are dinosaur themed actually, because we also worked with a girl named Sarah, and her nickname was Triceratops. So they were two that I was very
More of a
very
stretch.
proud of.
Yeah.
And then the Skid, you remember this guy? I still don't know his full name, but we played touch footy with a bloke who I really thought his last name was Alphabet.
Oh, yeah.
Benny. Actually, Charlie knows him as well. Benny Alphabet. And everyone kept calling him that, Alphabet. And I was like, that's kind of weird surname, but happy to get around it. No worries. You know how when people have nicknames, you just don't question them? Again,
Yeah.
the start of the
Yeah.
I should probably ask more questions. I'm learning.
Yeah, I was going to bring
Stop
that
just
up.
going
but-
off on a whim and nicknaming fucking random people you don't know. Fucking
No,
hell.
people were all calling him Alphabet,
Yeah.
and we were just assumed that was actually his name. It turns out I still don't even know what his real name is, but it was Wisniaki or something.
Yeah, right.
And Alphabet was just 'cause he
Caroline's
had-
brother.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, Wozniacki.
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah, just Alphabet because he
you
had
don't know why.
no, because he had every
his
letter
very
in
long
there.
last name.
Yeah,
in
in his
his
last name.
okay.
alphabet.
Yeah.
He reckons his other mates also called him Wi-Fi because his name looks like a Wi-Fi password.
Oh, yeah.
It's disappointing.
Very creative.
I like it.
We played cricket. He's actually a professional cricketer, mate of ours, Mark Sticchetti and Meatballs. That's one of our nicknames for him as well.
Yeah.
Why is he so angry at us all the time? He loves this segment and he gets so angry at us all the time.
Skid doesn't use nicknames. He only speaks to you in just real formal language.
He called me sir when I walked in here, actually.
And his nickname's Skin. He's too scared to give anyone else one.
In case it sticks.
Welcome, Miss Jana. Have you got any for us, Skin?
None from my personal life.
No.
Oh my
obviously
God,
we-
that's a long document.
Yeah,
Jesus
I know.
Christ.
We
We've
have
been through
had
that.
plenty sent in, so I can rattle off a couple if you want. First one, it comes from Alex.
Okay.
I've got a story for the nicknames co-workers segment. My dad's name is Ron, and many years ago he worked on a team with another guy named Ron. This other Ron was much bigger and much dumber than my dad. So to differentiate the two of them, they call my dad less Ron and the other guy more Ron, as if to confirm their decision to call him more Ron. He never quite picked up on why that was his nickname.
Yeah.
Very good. Very
Actually,
good.
it reminds me, Skin, of those two guys that were sitting on the cliff, remember? And one bloke fell off. You know why?
No.
Actually, wait, I think I've screwed this up.
Okay.
Oh, this is good. I love that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll go through that again at some
okay.
point.
Yeah,
Oh,
all right.
one of the guys was moron. I'm glad I went through with it. That's good. Jana's just loved it. It's brought down the house.
It's the worst delivered punchline ever, but it still worked beautifully.
And that goes to show it's not about the journey, Skin, it's about the destination.
Yep.
Remember that.
It's not correct. But it's not true.
All right, I got one from Tom. I used to work with a guy called Reese who did nothing but moan. So we called him the Mona Rita.
Very good. That's very good.
I like it.
Yes, I like that.
Met a dude called Rice because his name was Barry Matthews, aka Baz Matty.
That's genius. It's so good.
The level of creativity.
Very good.
I'm just amazed because I feel like, especially in uni, you go through this age where you get nicknames so easily. Like we had a guy in our class who mentioned one time that he really liked burgers. So we called him Burgers for 3 years. Not very creative, but then you have stuff like this and you're like,
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
the ones that should be sticking.
yeah.
It makes you jealous, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
It really does.
Because people are like, why isn't Skin?
I want to be that creative.
Yeah, 'cause he shaved his head when he was 3.
Very creative. Yeah. He came out of the womb bald. Wouldn't read out.
Yeah, well, on that trade, I like this one. I used to call a girl at work. I used to call a girl at work Krakow, Her name was Dawn.
Dawn.
I also like this one, Skin. A Sparky I knew looked like Elton John and got called Socket Man.
That was very good.
You do love Elton John.
Oh, no.
There's still plenty more.
So many.
Pick your best
Guy,
lines.
yeah, literally. Guy at my wife's work had the nickname Hip Hip. His name was Hugh Ray.
Can't be real.
Name's not Hugh Ray. No one's named Hugh Ray.
No one's named Hugh Ray.
They're not.
No one's named Hugh Ray. No.
None of the 8 billion.
No way.
There's a weird name.
Nah, they've made that up.
Charlie, can you fact check that?
What's he going to fact check? Look at the
Facebook.
white pages.
bloke
There's
that works
three.
with
There's
Laurie
3 on
White.
Facebook.
All right, well, your job today after we got the chocolates account is just a Facebook message and say hip hip and see if he gets it. If he responds back, honestly, on air, can you let us know, please?
He's getting a polk.
He can have the show.
Get out of the show. Give me We Got the Chocolates headquarters.
Have my fucking microphone.
Crikey. I tried to tell Lethal this one earlier. He didn't get it. I'm hoping someone else does.
Okay.
There's a rugby union player in the UK called Billy 12 Trees. Nickname's 36.
Oh, 12 threes. See, when you say it out loud, it's way better.
12 Trees.
Like 12 times 3. That's really good.
Took me a minute, but that's very good.
Yeah. All right, Skid, you finish. Come on, close us out.
All right. Guy at work lost 7 fingers, so we called him Godfrey because he's only got 3 fingers.
Well, the one with 3s are funny. Well, the one with 3s are funny.
He's only got 3 fingers.
You've got one more as well. It's my favourite one ever.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It's a real guy.
Now you put your
I'm nervous though.
It's a really
Not
guy.
really.
It's a real player from Man City back in the day.
Oh,
Do you want to read it?
yeah, sure. Okay, sorry. Man City had a player they called Kiki Masumpa.
Kiki Masepa.
Kiki Masampa. So they called him Chris. Chris Masampa.
Now, this is the most nervous I've ever been for a segment, I think. Nervous but excited, and you'll see why. We're, again, sort of targeting the little quirks and idiosyncrasies that make us us. But this edition will be the things that annoy our partners or girls that we're getting to know in some people's cases. Our significant others have sent in lists, but to other people at the table. So, like... Eloise has sent her list to me. Kathleen has sent her list to me. Rochelle has sent her list to Skin.
Yep.
So we don't know what they're going to be. And
I think we've got a fair idea.
we're just going to ambush each
I
other
have
with
an
them.
idea.
Yeah. And Jana, your
Keep
role
going.
here, you will be just deciding whether they are fair grievances or not.
Okay.
I feel like you've already
Where do
done
you,
that.
yeah, I was going to
I
say.
feel as though I know
What do you
side of
think
the
is
fence
about
she-
to happen?
Yeah, what
We're
side of
about
the
to get
fence she might be
roasted.
sitting on, I think.
That's right. Yeah.
It's funny because reading both of your 2 lists,
Yeah.
which took a long time, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah,
Probably
well,
now.
I actually I saw Kathleen writing the list today. I was home for lunch today, and I saw her write probably a longer list than what Skin does for this podcast. Basically, and I said, "Oh, what are you doing?" She said, "Oh, I'm just writing the list." But Lee asked me to. So fuck, it's long. She says, "Yeah, I've actually cut some out already too."
Well, I'm really
She'd done
nervous.
some editing.
I'm really nervous because Eloise was texting me and she was like, I'm about to send this list off to Lee, but I just want to check this one and run it past you that it's all right. And I was like, oh, no, please leave that one out. Like, it's very embarrassing. And then
now everyone wants to
maybe,
know that.
Maybe 10 seconds later, Lee walked in and he was like, I cannot wait to read your list out. I was like, oh.
It's in.
I think it might be in.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Eloise
do
has
it.
sent
I'm
a
so
full,
ready.
a full note. She sent a separate note.
Actually,
Okay.
a wedding vows.
Who wants to go? But I can read for one of you two first. Who do you have a preference? You want
Nah,
scissors,
maybe
paper, rock?
you start us off with
Skinny.
who? With Cody, so
Oh,
that
we're just throwing each other under the
I
bus.
get some
huh?
time to work.
Okay. It's so funny because there's so many on your list that I feel like I will also get sprayed about. Your first one, Cody, not putting his keys / AirPods away in the same place
the
and then
worst.
spends time wondering where they are.
No. Is there a bowl or a home for both of those items?
Press the button.
We got a sting for this as well. So good.
Well, I hardly see how that's my fault.
Cody, is there a spot for both of these items in your home?
Oh, vaguely, I guess. But again,
Las
Would
Vegas.
your wife say that there is a spot? So yes.
for the keys and AirPod you're talking about?
Yeah.
I think she was. I've got a feeling.
Good deflection.
Yeah. There is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think
Hard to
you
get
know.
there sometimes, if you know
You
what I'm saying.
Right. Well, let's get the skid because
Are you going tit for tat, are you?
Oh,
this
okay,
comes
all
with
right,
photographic evidence.
Oh, no. It's Prince Albert.
I don't want to see it.
Skin's annoying habits. Doesn't fold tea towel over the rail, just sort of stuffs it in.
No.
Example image below.
That does look horrendous.
Why?
It's quicker.
Does the same job.
Fucking oath it does.
You just got to.
It doesn't dry. No, it doesn't dry.
Yeah, but just get a fucking new one then.
Oh, do you do the washing?
Yes, every day. Every single
Skin?
day of my life.
Do you do the washing? Nah.
Couple weeks.
Absolutely
Every month.
not.
4 to 6 business years.
Absolutely
When the
not.
bed sheets get washed.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Absolutely not.
that's not my best.
Play the button.
Oh, I mean, yeah, but obviously not my fault.
We can't do it after every one. Not after every single one. There's too
Fix it in
many.
post, Dave.
All right, come on.
All right, Lethal, I'm very keen to hear your defense for this because this just doesn't sound like how you could rationalize
Here's my
this in your
defense.
Well, I
head.
hardly see how that's my fault. It's preempting it. Little jingle after it.
How you could come to this decision just doesn't make sense to me. So apparently, the other day Lee hung wet clothes out on the line.
Good on you, mate.
Very good, very good,
Okay.
very good. On top of the dry clothes, rather than taking the dry ones off the line first.
You said before that a lot of our stuff on the list is similar. There's no fucking way anyone's doing that.
Why would you do that?
Cricket was on.
Did he do
I
that?
think
No, don't you ever dare compare yourself to me ever again.
I think I'm done.
What are you doing? What do you mean? No, can you take the button off that one day? Because that is your fault. No. Keep your fingers to yourself, buddy.
I
No.
genuinely, I
can't believe
don't
that.
know what to say.
No, that's
I
absolutely
don't
ridiculous.
really have a defense. I did do
Why?
that.
Because
You
you,
did
know
do
what,
that.
hanging clothes out it's an effort. I'll give that to you. It's not a fun job.
Yeah.
It's just what you do, though, isn't it?
It is just what you do.
Well, I
so
did it.
Not well. You doubled your work
that's
because now the next clothes are going to dry as well. It's concerning.
Not good.
that's really badly.
Well, let's go to another one.
Yeah. Yeah, you better.
It's not the time already. is it?
Oh, this segment is just flying through.
Yeah.
Anytime one of us is under too much pressure, well, what about that thing?
Okay, Skid. When there is a set time that we have to be at an event or a cinema, Mitch thinks either that's the time to start getting ready or the time we have to leave by, not the time that we actually have to be at the event. Hence, we are often late. One time we were supposed to be at a friend's house at 4 and he hopped into the shower at 4 and was giving himself a head massage like he had hours to get ready.
I just said it.
That was
It is interesting though, Lee, that you are outing him for punctuality when that is not your strong suit.
No, I was going to say there are
Big
things
glass
on
houses,
both.
yeah.
There are things on both of these lists, and the two things I've read out so far. Well, probably the tea towel one, and definitely the AirPod thing or the keys. I get sprayed about that every day. Every day I get sprayed about.
I'm busy.
Where's my keys? You put them in the same place. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. I'll do it next time.
Yep.
And then definitely that one. If there's a time given, that's like I feel like it's a ballpark sort of.
Yeah. It's rough.
It's rough. That's an estimate.
10%.
Okay.
I couldn't disagree more, but anyway, keep moving. It's fucking infuriating.
It's just you just need to get a bit more organised.
Yeah, that's fair. I think,
really do.
But no, my problem isn't that I think the time to be there is the time to start getting ready.
It's just that you
or-
don't care.
It's that I massively
selfish.
underestimate how long it takes to get ready every time for some reason.
But starting to get ready at 4.
Oh yeah, well that's not bad. That's not good. Sorry, that is quite bad.
Okay.
I think my defense for that day was I was running late to get home from somewhere.
And then
by
a
the
head
time
massage was called
So by the
for.
time I was getting ready, I was already going to be late. And I was like, oh, it's an extra
May as well
head
give myself a
massage.
head massage.
Stop saying head massage.
Why do you do that?
I was just washing my hair. That's literally
Yeah,
Anyway,
all right.
Goaty, Kathleen then just said to say loofah
Oh, yeah.
and get you to guess what that means.
Oh, well, she had a go at me, mainly when she was pregnant, but then, like, this is the themes continued, like when, like, you used loofah in the shower, right?
Yeah,
Like,
Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King, obviously, that we called him Martin. I usually just throw Martin on the ground. Like, instead of like hanging it up on like this fucking little tiny thing where it barely stays up there anyway. Most of the time it falls down anyway. So I'll just cut out the middleman.
Yeah, like Kathleen that
No,
says.
and also I'll defend myself a little bit as well. Quite often, like, you know, I've got kids and they jump in the shower. Man, like, I'll sit down in the shower and play with them, like they loofah and stuff. So I'm not going to, like, you know, fucking, I'm busy.
not going to stand up to get out of the
No,
shower.
I roll out, quickly try and dry myself before my kids start throwing
So
buckets of water on the floor.
What you're actually saying there is
Mm-hmm.
that you just want someone else to do that job for you.
No, but see, the thing is, well, you're going to use the loofah anyway, aren't you? Yeah,
Yeah, but it's not nice to be laying on the floor of the shower. That's
of the clean shower.
kind of gross.
Yeah.
Why do you clean a shower?
Because it's gross.
Because it gets gross.
Not
You
that
don't
I
want
clean
your
it, but-
loofah on there. So what you're saying is you're just too lazy to pick it up and you're just expecting
What I'm saying
your
is most of the time
lovely...
it's just fallen down rather than me throwing it on
It's
the ground.
gravity, Jans. You can't
Gravity.
If it falls down,
Yeah,
it's
that's true.
different.
You
But
can't argue
if
with
it's your carelessness, all you're doing is adding more to your wife's workload, and that sucks.
Well, I hardly see how that's my fault.
Think about that.
Jans then got the message from Kathleen that says, after he explains it, tell him it was on the floor again today and he now gets to shower outside.
There you go.
Skim, we got time for one more.
Love you too, honey.
Okay.
Be home by 10.
30.
I just want okay. One more. I wanted to bring this up because, like, having lived with you growing up, this has always been the case, and I don't understand what happens when you shower. You just somehow manage to get the entire bathroom wet. Mum used to call you a performance seal or
This is
something.
a male
Literally, that
thing.
was, Mum called you. A
Yeah, but the
performance
thing is
seal.
as well, like he's got an extra limb to carry out of the shower as well, remember?
He means
It means arms. He's got the 3 arms.
bigger arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, good point.
Okay.
But what happens? So do you just? I understand.
He's not that
do you
hairy,
shower with the
I-
door open or something?
I've never been able to work this out. I don't know why it happened. I've never. It
All of our
started.
showers have always had doors. They're just like,
That's what most showers.
Mum used to
no,
hate
but if you have one of those bathtub showers, it doesn't.
Bath mat?
with the bath mat gets drenched.
Yeah,
like
along with
genuinely
everything else.
so wet. Like, and I can't work
So
it out.
do you shut the shower?
Yeah, the door's
But do
closed.
you, like, after you've finished the shower, do you just like give yourself a quick little like,
I think it's because I have like this habit where it's pretty weird. I have this habit where I'm standing, like I kind of shower. You know how some people just shower because they just go in, wash themselves, get out, like just to get clean. It's my place to think and sing and stuff. So
Yeah, right.
I find myself like standing there sometimes, and I just go like this with the water and like put it against the wall.
Can I just stop? So you're telling us 2 minutes ago, no idea why. And now you're
Cupping the
saying,
water.
I play with the water.
glad you said water.
No, but I'm throwing.
For those not watching, he's flicking the water.
I
For
don't know
some,
how you would describe what I'm doing with my hand.
catching
It's
it and throwing it.
It's a second serve in tennis.
Yeah, it's NBA 2K for us.
High-fiving the water.
Yeah. I don't know why it happens because I don't do it at the door, but then it always ends up real wet outside the door. So someone has
You
to
must
someone
be
has to
flick-
look into
you
that.
must be
Builders.
Condensation.
Nah, man, I have to do everything around here.
You must be flicking it too high. It's going over the roof.
It's not very tall, so that would be,
Yeah, that does explain.
it's a big feat.
I prepared that one as well. It's Jana actually Michelle loves every single time she will ask me to like do something. Like she could have cooked like 3 meals in a row and she'd be like, "Hey, do you mind just quickly washing up your plate? Oh, I have to do everything around here."
Can you just check if the doors are locked?
She's a saint.
She blows up.
She's a saint.
It's the easiest way to get her to just
Actually,
get angry.
Is that funny to you?
No,
that you
it's
just
not.
rile her
Well,
up?
it is kind of funny because she was saying like she kind of laughs. She kind of laughs at it. But
Do you,
then if
do
you do
you
it at
then
the-
wash your dish?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But if I was to
That's
do it
fine.
at like the wrong time, I think she would
Definitely.
actually explode.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah. You got to read the room.
Yeah.
No, fine.
I think the summary is
And you are an expert at that.
I texted Kathleen today. Can you bring the bins in today? I have to do everything around here.
It's literally, yeah, you should all be doing it to your significant other. They love it. Yeah. They aren't.
It's not that funny when you do everything around here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Matt never says that to you.
Matt sounds like a good bloke.
He's a
He
great
does. You
bloke.
don't have
Maybe
any
we should
bad
spend more
stories
time
about
Great
Matt.
bloke.
Oh, okay. Next episode.
I'll prepare some.
Okay.
Actually, go
He's
to
not here to defend himself
No,
though, so it
that's
just
true.
feels like
That's true.
bullying.
Yeah, let's get
Which
him.
it kind of is, which
We'll get him on the next episode. Go to you. Actually, speaking of, you wanted some rebuttal at Kathleen because she does have one.
oh no.
Yeah, there's just one thing, and like it's not just me that knows about this. My mate on my right hand side knows about Kathleen's communication skills using her mobile phone.
I've heard this.
Are
It's
quite
very good.
quite poor, shall we say? So it's not only her text messages where like I'll go to the shops and she'll say like, "Can you pick up the camel from the ships?" I'm just like, what the fuck does that mean? Like it'll be like, "Can you pick up some custard from the shops?" I said, "No, I don't know. I don't know where the fucking camel is, mate. I'm not on a ship." So I have to decipher that while I'm walking two children through the shops. But anyway, but the main thing is when Lethal used to stay at my place a fair bit when we were going through uni, like Kathleen and I've been together for a while. We weren't living together at the time. She might be back at her parents' place, and Lethal would just crash at my place after training or on Wednesday or Friday or Monday or just whenever he felt like it, basically.
Most
nights, yeah. He just sort of lived at my house randomly. But anyway, so like we'll be driving back from training or whatever, and I'll ring Kathleen. And she's like, "Oh, no, Dale, hey." Actually, we
prepared a quick role play.
We prepared a quick role play for this.
So I'm Cody.
You be, and I'm Kathleen. All right.
That's confusing. Why would you not be yourself?
No, you'll know in a
I
second.
can't do Kathleen like he can do Kathleen, and I don't mean anyway.
No one can. From what I've heard.
Stop.
All right, okay, sorry.
me.
Okay,
I'll be my wife.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. So Skid, can you do you be the phone?
You be the phone.
Yeah, do you watch?
You just yell at us for a second.
I'll just watch.
Yeah.
Ring.
Hey, Dale, how you going?
Yeah, not too bad. What are you guys up to?
No, we're just
Is this fridge open for a reason?
Dale, you
I was just
gonna get
something out of it, but I just didn't know if you needed it or not.
still there, Dale? We're just here on the phone.
Hold on,
Wait.
just on the phone, Andy. Hey, Dal, what's up?
It's genuinely not exaggerated.
And the first time Lee heard it, he's just like, "What the hell?" I said, "Oh, mate, like, I'm just whatever." Just sitting around. So I'll
Has
speak-
she
I'll speak-
always done that?
for as long as I know. She doesn't do it that much anymore because we obviously spend a fair bit more time together. But like when we weren't living together, honestly, it was fucking tough. Just trying to ask you if like you need something from the shops took 45 minutes.
Why would she answer the phone?
It's like, don't answer the phone if you can't
Oh,
talk.
mate, how bad? It's unbelievable.
All the
Oh,
time.
mate.
I would lose it. I would sitting there in the passenger seat.
Yeah, we'd ring her on purpose for no reason. I said, "Watch this, Mum. Is this where this goes?"
It's the greatest thing ever. Oh, yards.
Yeah, it's very
I'm
good.
moving us on. A segment that you introduced to the show is Blame the Algorithm.
Yes.
The algorithm's always right.
Nice. I was hoping you'd go with this.
So yeah.
There is our mate Mikas, live from Bali.
Oh, he's lost a shoe.
Blame the Algorithm yarns. It's
Yeah.
basically what we're just talking about, some of the intriguing things generally that are
Yeah.
coming up in our For You page or what else are they called? Across other social media platforms.
your
Just what are being
homepage?
served to us.
I don't know.
And I guess
Your
it's
what?
like
Explore page?
Yeah,
Instagram,
explore
isn't
page.
it?
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
So, and just seeing if you listening share any common interests with any of us.
Mm.
So, Jan, you start us off because yours is always far more interesting.
I don't know that the algorithm is working for me and reaching its targeted audience.
What have
But
you got?
I have found this girl, and I need to read out her account name just to give her credit because it's brilliant.
Okay.
Reb Massel, I think is how you say it. She's a lawyer in the States, and she reads out court transcripts of some of the most outrageous things people have said.
Wow, that does sound interesting.
It really does.
Yeah.
And It is so funny. It's like someone talk Phil. Phil while I look for
my
it.
last YouTube, Instagram search was a Hugh Ray.
My explore pages have decided that I'm David Attenborough in
Yeah,
training,
nice.
and they just keep serving me animal attacks. Or like as in
That's scary.
Animals attacking each other though.
Yeah.
So it'll be like Komodo dragon versus a massive python, and like just those two just
So selfie.
hunting each other, hunting each other. And then they've got it'd be like crocodile takes on wild buffalo or something, and it just keeps like giving me these animal battles that.
Okay.
So how did I just click the search button to this? Is that right?
No, it's just literally like what comes up in your. Oh, yours is weird. Yeah, like in that. Oh, you get a lot of golf videos.
I get 3 types of video: golf number 1, cooking number 2, and then semi attractive ladies.
So that's obviously for someone else.
I had no idea how that popped up there.
Yeah, right, okay, good. Yeah, so how you going with this?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, okay.
So, Judge, what's the name of your business? Defendant, I have an OnlyFans. Judge to the court, what's an OnlyFans? Public defender, it's a video where you post. It's a website where you post videos. Oh wow, okay. How much money do you make on there? I had $300 in my account, but once I get my phone and they find out I was locked up, it will skyrocket. Like they just
Why is yours always to do with prisons?
you are on prison talk, aren't you?
I don't know. I think one thing's comes from the other. But anyway, very funny, worth looking up.
Okay,
There's
I like
about
that.
40 compilation videos of them, and they are.
How is she getting? Is this cases she's
She lives in Florida.
right? Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll find that. Skin anything interesting?
Yeah. Well, mine are like some weird combination of things that have already been said. So, firstly, I see
Prison talk
Animals reading.
in prison.
Animal court.
Okay, no, maybe I've got that backwards. Maybe things that have
Crocodiles
already
getting
been said
arrested.
are weird combinations of things I've seen. So part
Okay.
of my feed for ages was like
Buffaloes
these,
with OnlyFans.
no, well, like animal stuff.
How to hit a draw with this hippopotamus.
Can you just give me this shit?
Sorry.
God, I just have
No,
a chance to explain myself.
Okay,
please.
come on. Stop mucking around.
So, not animals fighting, but a lot of animal content. So I'd see like underwater footage of the Everglades in Florida.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
like a big
yes.
national
Yes.
park.
Oh, wait. I think I know what you're saying. Yeah.
So you'll see like these really nice like underwater footage, and you think they're just exploring something perfectly innocent, and then it'll sort of keep swimming through and zoom in, and there'll be like 15 alligators
Yeah.
hovering under the water that this person's just swimming.
I've
with.
seen this. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I don't understand. Like
That actually sounds cool. Sorry
Yeah,
for that
I mean, cool,
Everglades look across my face there when you first said that.
Is this the same guy that like goes for a walk in the middle of the night and it's like in the what's their equivalent of like swamp or whatever?
yeah.
And he just looks for, he calls them swamp puppies and they're like giant alligators and he
Yeah.
gets so close to them.
Yeah, I don't
He picks up snakes, like he's barefoot.
This is one guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I assume they're less aggressive than crocodiles. But
They'd have to
Alligators.
yeah, he just backs himself to swim around.
be.
with them.
Hey, Charlie.
And then
Can you look up if Hugh Ray is?
yeah, and then okay, the other one I've seen is like on Twitter. You know how Twitter's now got like some version of TikTok you can scroll through.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Whatever reason, every video I start on, which could be like a politician talking in like in a debate or something like that, and then you scroll
Cool.
through
That's
within
intriguing.
like whatever it is, like you start on some innocent video, within like 3 videos you're watching a fight. Like just people are fighting.
A fight?
I
A
don't
physical
understand. Like
punch-up.
Yeah, like a brawl. I don't
Yeah,
understand
right.
what it is.
Oh, okay.
There's just so many of them on Twitter for some reason.
Uncensored.
Yeah.
Okay,
Media.
I've got typically crocodiles are more aggressive than alligators. This is from Charlie, by the way.
Thanks,
Fact
Charlie.
checker. Which makes crocodiles more dangerous than alligators. That is a good point. Yeah. Alligators are opportunistic feeders,
Okay.
meaning that you're not likely to chase you down. They're not likely to chase you down unless they're provoked. However, that certainly doesn't mean that you should swim with them.
I was going to say, I feel like that feels like provoking them if you swim up to 15 of them.
We're playing Taboo, the game of word guessing with a twist. In Taboo, you describe a word to your partner without using the word itself or 5 related words on the list. For example, my word here is spa. I can't say relax, swimming, facial, massage, or pampering. I will be on a team with Skin, as per usual. Godie and Jana, they are on a team together.
Yeah.
If you do say one of the Taboo words, you will hear this sound. Thank you, Charlie. You've been on fire tonight, Charlie, ever since that Hugh Ray told
Yeah, how's Hugh going, by the way?
New phone,
No idea.
Hughes this.
That Hughesy, you would think, yeah.
I've got a jingle.
You know that I need a guess from you.
Cause every word I say's a clue.
The word could be eggplant, snow, or cute. Baby, we're playing the game Taboo.
Good.
Nice sound. Fade it down.
Has Migas always sounded that bad on that jingle, or is it just?
No, it's been pretty ordinary.
Don't think it's been re-recorded.
Yeah, the
so
jingles always suck.
trademark of the show.
What app number are we? 196.
194.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
We'll get
Still
it one
bad.
day.
We'll get to 196.
F
I would hope so.
320.
Yeah, we'll get to good jingles.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't have thought so, mate.
All right. Is there
Let's
each person
do
takes
this.
a turn in describing this 30-second timer. Team with the most correct answers wins, as you know, and you can pass.
Are we doing the point to the other team?
Nah,
Just
Can
we
you only-
scrap that. You can only pass once. We
Yeah,
said,
I was
didn't we?
going to say pass
Yeah.
once.
Ooh,
Yeah.
nice.
I don't know if we usually do that, but I'm pretty sure that's what we do.
Okay.
Okay. Who's describing first? Cody.
Genghis.
Your time starts when you hear the timer, which will be now.
Oh, you go for a rest on a
Couch? Bed. Day bed.
Okay, the top of the
Pillow.
Okay, and that rests on the
Mattress?
Uncle Toby's.
Oats. Muesli. Cereal?
You mix it with maple syrup and
Ooh. Oatmeal? Porridge.
oh, nice yards.
Happy to. Jeez, Skin. That would have been big for us if that didn't get awarded. But I think you've got to give it right.
Yeah,
Porridge.
I think so.
Porridge in. So that's two.
Two's nice, too solid.
Good.
Two solid.
Two is-
Well, we'll know how solid two is after Skins go. Yeah.
There's two more than Michael gets.
Two is generally pretty solid.
I'm going to start the timer. Remember that. Skin, you ready?
Sure.
3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, no.
Pass it. Just pass it.
I
You're
have
fine.
passed it, yep. Okay. I would say from Japan or in a zoo
Kimono.
over here.
Ooh.
A large
Panda?
bear like, yeah, nice.
I think it's from China, but
What?
That's tough. That's tough.
Like an offensive joke of a sexual manner, maybe.
crude.
Nice.
Oh, my days.
Living in.
It's not Birkdale.
Finish the sentence.
Said to be thy loca.
Ricky Martin.
What did you say? Living in
Paradise.
poverty. I went the wrong end of the
Not poverty where you know Bobby is for everyone else.
Okay, so two solid.
I'm scared.
Dude, Charlie is right. That puts you under pressure. Charlie
This
is
is
right there
nerve-wracking.
over the shoulder.
For
Yeah.
those who can't see, Charlie's just breathing.
Charlie, have
on
you
my
ever
neck.
had to press the thing yet? The squeaker? No. At least we play by the rules.
Nice.
That's a clean. You got a clean game here at We Got the Chocolates, which is important for the integrity of.
Very important.
Okay, yeah.
It's not very
Is this your debut? Taboo?
This is
Yeah.
my taboo. I'm scared.
Hopefully you go better than my debut.
It is nerve wracking, isn't it?
Oh, jeez.
Here you go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
The
No, it certainly doesn't.
It's the wrong thing.
Next button.
Okay, here
Let's
we go. No, we did that segment already. 3, 2. Are you ready? No, she's not ready. Come,
This
come
is
on,
just a
Skid, this
work.
is our chance. Come on,
She's rattled.
make her go.
I know, mate. Honestly, I
No,
do it
this
every
is
week.
not.
Oh, the word. You
no,
already see the word. Okay,
Maybe get a new one.
2,
Okay.
1. Here it goes.
Okay. I'm gonna skip that.
Nice.
Okay, it's a kind of puppy, very large,
Labrador, a Great Dane.
very large, lives in cold climates.
Husky. American Husky.
no.
Alaskan Husky.
Fluffier,
Oh.
brown, white chest, brown ears, drools
Oh,
heaps.
Beethoven dog. What's that
Yeah,
called?
yeah,
What
yeah.
the fuck is that dog called?
It's like a holy person is the first. Saint Bernard.
St. Bernard. No, I didn't know that.
That
the
was
first word was
very-
stiff. And
That is stiff.
I wasn't sure.
I don't know how you actually can.
I wasted valuable time on that one.
Yeah, that's tough.
Cody while scrolling his algorithm.
I mean, Tiger would swing is pretty good, I guess. Oh, mate. Look, I know Jordan Speed's making a recovery. I get that, mate.
All right, are you ready? Come on, Charlie.
Yeah.
Skin, I think we need
One.
Michelle won for
We need,
It's two all,
we need
yeah.
one. Okay.
Come on.
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh, jeez. Okay. The in Harry Potter, and they say Ron. They play it in real life, but
Chess.
it's yes.
Nice.
I used to use this when I was a tradie, not getting paid particularly well.
Tools.
and you wanted to make like a pavement. You wanted to make a pavement. Another word for that.
Cement.
And there's a second word to it.
Mixer.
No, we're taking two.
You already won. Why are you cheating points?
Oh, yeah.
Damn it.
What was our
No,
highest,
fair game.
what was our highest score ever?
My first boundary.
Literally. We need everything we can get.
Oh, great game. Skin, well done. I'm happy with that.
Sorry to break your winning streak.
No, don't apologise. I mean, that's a tough one.
Yeah. Now, Skin.
Stiff, you might say.
That is.
It's a stiff loss.
That is his definition of stiff.
By the way, what do we do with this segment? You're in for a tweet is now a word from your ex.
Yeah, that's part of the segment.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already done this, man. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we got an email from Mike asking, what are you going to do with the segment? Because Twitter's rebranded to X.
We really need to communicate before the show so I don't steal your
Yeah,
thunder.
well, you can just read the document.
He loves his fucking document, doesn't he? Honestly. Jake, anyway.
Anyway, so Mike's got a couple of suggestions. What does your ex say? Or X marks the spot?
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when it changes over to X, what does that
has,
mean?
it has.
Has it?
My app, my
Mine's-
app says X.
Mine says Twitter.
That doesn't shock me that your phone's not working properly.
Hold on, let me update it live.
We're not going to sit here and wait for you to update.
You'll do what I tell you to do.
Keep going.
Oh my God, there's an X there.
Yeah. So what
Was
do we?
it a
I don't
quick
know.
update?
What do we
Yeah.
call it now? I don't, like, what? Do you, yeah, I have no idea.
I don't think we need to decide that right now.
Okay, but yeah, we'll decide that
Maybe
at some
soon.
point. I
Build some
suppose.
suspense.
We also
Next
had
episode,
yeah.
there will be a new name.
Nice.
Oh, why make promises we can't keep? Yeah.
For that very reason, so that you have some responsibility on you.
That really.
How
Yeah.
Skins- Imagine how busy Skin's going to be
Oh,
next week trying to put his tea towel back on the rack properly.
There's only so much I can handle.
Trying to write fucking Harry Potter's new novel in this fucking document and rename this segment. Honestly, cut the man,
Bloody hell,
cut the
I'm
man some
flat out.
slack for
Yeah.
God's sake.
But anyways, on the same topic, we had a tweet of the week, whatever we want to call it, sent in by Riley about Twitter's rebranding. So the first tweet comes from Eric. Twitter was able to change the logo of their iOS app, but not the name because Apple requires names to be at least 2 characters. Just some technical thing you need to know. Yusuf replies to him, what about X? And then just a space, either before or after, like just to get the second character in. And Eric said, Elon already has a company called SpaceX.
Oh, that is good. That's really
That's
funny.
good. That's good.
Nicely done.
Well done, Skin.
It's good, Skin.
Mm.
Look how happy you are with this.
I just downloaded X.
I didn't do much. I just read what Riley said, did
Good, Riley. Thank you very much. Cody, you promise. You speaking of promises we can't keep. You promised a Supercoach update.
Yeah,
last
and
week.
how long has it been since we've given one?
Pretty early in the season.
round 3.
Look, it hasn't
maybe,
been.
yeah.
Look, it hasn't been our best.
We said we'd be on top of it. That was a blatant lie.
we are.
Yeah, but we have an overall leader from Patrick. All right, his team's called Daily Cherries.
Enthusiastic Patrick.
Patrick. It's a hat trick.
Remember your friend Patrick actually that wasn't able to eat oysters
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
because oysters kill
You
Patrick.
don't need to finish that.
No, we got it.
We got it.
No. Oh, we got it. No, he's leading. He's in 50th overall too, Patrick. So well done. And
Is he? Okay, that's in the NRL.
That's in the NRL. And the round score Ross. Croker for Churchill. Well, Canberra are going to miss the 8, Ross, but that's unfortunate. He got 15-22 this week, and that is a shitload.
Okay.
AFL Skin.
Yeah, we got an email from Nathan specifically requesting a Supercoach
Is he
update
winning?
last week because he's winning.
Yeah, good.
And
Excellent.
yeah, he requested it last week, but he's still winning. So yeah, all good. He's got 45,951 points for the season, and I didn't bother to look at who won the round, so my bad. But I can tell you Lee's coming 76th and I'm coming 120th out of 156.
Pretty good.
Just dominating over there.
Pretty good.
Is it opposite day?
Halfway. Yeah, happy with halfway. That's me. 76. Perfect. Keep playing though. I mean, it's great. And we love it.
Yeah.
We play it often, look at
I
it a lot.
love it.
Goaty does. Jana loves it. You join Supercoach next year, Jans, you reckon?
No.
Okay, nice. It's good. I love that honesty. Maybe you didn't hear me properly.
No, that's you.
That's you. You don't listen.
Right, yeah, that's another Week of the Chocolates podcast complete. We welcome you to be a part of the Chockies crew and get around us on the socials. Get in touch there. That's at Week of the Chocolates, basically Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Twitter, and
X and Threads.
Oh, yeah, it's not Twitter anymore.
No, I just downloaded X.
X and Threads, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Also in those social bios, you'll find in our link tree discount codes to Better Be Merch and LSKD clothing. That's both 15% off at the moment. So help us help you by checking those out.
Yeah, please do. And you can also help us by contributing to the show. We've had plenty of voice messages sent in on the chalk line
Nice,
this week,
good.
which was great. And if that's not your preference, you can always write in as well. So keep it coming.
Yep.
Nice.
Keep the ratings and reviews coming. Make them 5 stars and try not to make us work for them if you can. Just a straight 5 stars. Not that difficult. But no, we might do something to get some more reviews. I don't know what.
Make promises we
Seems
can't.
like a promise, yeah.
That sounds like something Jana would say over there.
Speaking of Jana, thank you so much for being on again tonight. Outstanding. And everyone can look forward to hearing from you again in a month's time.
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
No, you are most welcome. And thanks for helping us with those things that
Always
get
a joy. Always a joy.
Every time you come
Highlight
on,
of my month.
I feel so much worse about my relationship.
I feel so much worse about being friends with Lee, to be honest with you.
All right. Yeah, well, that's true. That's
Yeah.
one.
What was my worst one?
Definitely
The clothes one
clothes.
is fucking staggering. To be honest with you.
That is incredible.
That is unbelievable.
Never heard anything like that.
Yeah.
That feels like that's something that like a 12-year-old boy would do.
I don't know. It's worse.
Also, in the end, you end up making more work for yourself.
Yeah.
That's what I don't. It just,
That's Future Lee's problem.
oh, yeah, good point.
It's nearly the worst thing I've ever seen.
Future Lee's problem. i.e. Rochelle's problem.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Don't say that. He's only just getting to know, I just remember.
Now I'm in the doghouse again. Thanks, kid. Perfect. Remember that if you are out there asking clarifying questions, if you missed the first initial question or statement this week, then you're absolutely getting the chocolates. Didn't go that well, that. But we will speak to you again this time next week. And as always, good luck in the future. And that's Stumps. Love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Hate you, Lee.